Hey guys, here it is, Thursday, April 6th, and we are here for your speedy, quick, quarterly market update in hopefully 10 minutes or less. We've got Dustin Steele here with North Point Bank. He's our local mortgage expert, and he is going to go through some quick updates on rates. But before he comes on, I want to get you up to date on what has happened in our local real estate market over the last quarter. So we're going to be looking at our quarterly summary for Q1 of 2023. Let's dive right in because your time is valuable and I don't want to waste it. So for first quarter of 2023 in Muskogee and Harris County, there were approximately 576 closed sales versus 2022 Q1. It was 804 closed sales. So we've had about 228 less homes closed in first quarter of 2023 compared to 2022. Not a big surprise, but we do hate to see closed sales go down. It's such a significant number for our first quarter. Now, there are other good things that have happened, even though less homes have sold. Average sales price went up a little bit from first quarter of last year. So this past quarter, Q1 of 2023 in Muskogee and Harris County, the average sales price was $243,500. And in 2022, it was $240,400. So we have seen, even though we've seen fewer homes closed, we have seen a few more dollars in average sale price. Average days on the market was about 44 days, and in 2022 for first quarter it was about 33 days. So a little more time on the market, but not anything huge or significant in Muskogee and Harris County. List to sale price percent. So what did it list for? What did it close out for? In Q1 of 2023, it was about 98.34% of list to sale price. And in 2022, it was 99.48. So what you're seeing is just a slight difference, but maybe a little bit more seller negotiation that's happening. Right now in Muskogee and Harris County, we have approximately 241 active listings. And this same time last year, we had about 240 active listings. So really, inventory level is about the same right now as it was last year. Pending sales, there is a little difference here. Last year in Q1, we had 531 pending sales. This year, we have about 379 pending sales at this moment. So we see fewer homes under contract right now than we did this time last year. That's just kind of a snapshot for the quarter of Muskogee and Harris County. Let's look at our snapshot for Russell and Lee County. All right, Q1 closed sales in Russell and Lee County on the Alabama side. Approximately 287 closed sales for first quarter, and last year there were approximately 408. So that's about 121 homes more last year in first quarter than we closed out this year in first quarter. So, that's kind of on par with what we were expecting based on pending sales going into the first of the year. Average sales price, again, up. It's at $248,400 for first quarter of this year. Last year, it was $240,000 for first quarter. So we have seen an increase, still a slight increase in home sale price, which is fantastic. Average days on the market for first quarter of this year was about 45 days on the market. And last year in 2022, it was about 29 days on the market. Now, what you'll see that's impacting that average sometimes is new construction homes because they'll list early in construction, sometimes even pre-construction, and it will skew some of the average time on the market in the overall market. So, nonetheless, there is a difference between last year and this year. We are seeing a little more time on the market in Russell and Lee County for first quarter. The list to sale price percent first quarter was about 100% list to sale price, and last year was about 99.9. So really, it's on par. We're still seeing most things on the Alabama side and Russell and Lee County are closing out for at what it's listed for. Not quite as much negotiation, it looks like, as what we've seen in Muskogee and Harris County for first quarter. Right now, there are approximately 144 active listings in Russell and Lee County, the East Alabama Board of Realtors. And this time last year, there were 102. So we've got a few more homes on the market right now. Pending sales right now, it's about 201. And last year was 254 at this time. So a few more pending sales, but not a huge difference on that side. So there we go. There we have it. Those are our first quarter quick snapshot numbers. Please keep in mind, if you want something more specific, maybe to your particular location, neighborhood, if you'll call me, email me, text me, I will get you more specific details about your exact location and what's happening around you, especially if you're in a neighborhood and you're wondering what the average sales price, average days on the market, those kind of things are for your neighborhood. I can be very specific to exact locations to get that information. So let me know if I can get you more details and help you with all things real estate. In the meantime, let's bring in our local mortgage expert, Dustin Steele, to talk interest rates.
Hey guys.
Take it away.
All right, so I think last time was negative, right? Last time we spoke, I was a little negative, a little doom and gloom, but we are back. So conventional, low sixes, 6.125, 6 1/4. VA is now par rate, which means there's no buy down on that, in the mid fives. So you could expect to see 5.625, 5.75. If you wanted to pay a little bit in fees, you could get it all the way down to maybe 5 1/4, 5.375, depending on the day.
We like that. We like that.
They are better. I think they're going to keep trending that way. Obviously, we don't have a crystal ball, so we don't know where they're going to go. But I think inevitably, at some point in the next 12 to 18 months, they will be back in the fours. There is a inflation report coming out in the middle of next month. We had a really, really good inflation report late last year, and that really started that trend downward. That was the first thing we had that was positive in a long, long time. This one is supposed to be better than that one. So if you're someone who can afford to float the rate, if you can afford not to lock in, and you can wait until the middle of May to see what interest rates do, if you don't mind potentially having something higher than what you could get right now, it may be worth floating. But that's obviously, you got to weigh the odds there, because it could go at any minute, it could go the other way. So
it all depends on your tolerance for risk.
Right, absolutely, absolutely. So
sometimes I'm not a big risk taker in those regards, but some people are more comfortable with that. And so, I think that's on a case-by-case individual basis, for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
But yeah, they're trending in the right direction. Fingers crossed they keep going that way. I know there's a lot of you out there that probably closed in the last 6 months or so that may have a rate that's over 7%. You are going to start getting blown up with telemarketing calls and internet calls about being able to refinance your home. And it may make sense, but before you do that, give me a call, or whoever your lender is, call them, look at the numbers, look at the cost to do it, and figure out if it makes sense. Because I think potentially refinancing maybe a little too early could end up costing you in the long run. So just look at those numbers.
If we've got that, kind of trending, of course, we can never make a promise on where rates are going or what's happening with that. But if it looks like they might be dropping back to the fours here in the next, 6, 8, 12 months, whatever that might be, maybe it's worth holding off for a few minutes on a refi.
I think so.
Just depending. Again, it's very much a case-by-case basis, too.
Right.
So,
right. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So do you know when the new inflation report, like date-wise?
May 10th.
May 10th. Okay.
May 10th.
All right. So what we will probably do, we're going to check our schedules. We might wait and do our monthly market update until after that inflation report comes out. We'll look at dates and see. I know I've got some dates. I'm traveling in May, so that might impact. Or maybe if it's coming out on the 10th, we may do it on the 10th, but later in the day.
And a little drum roll.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, that is everything real estate with Kim Mixon and Dustin Steele. Of course, as usual, I'll have Dustin drop his contact information below. So if you've got any questions about buying a home, refinancing a home, kind of timing, rates, all of that stuff, reach out to Dustin. He knows what he's talking about, and he knows how to tailor what is going to be done or what needs to be done for your specific situation. So you guys have a great month of April. Hopefully, as we get all this fabulous weather, everybody will be out and about and enjoying it, and we'll see you out and about. The summer concert series or spring concert series starts in Uptown this Friday. I think it's a Jimmy Buffett tribute band.
Okay.
So Joey and I will be there for sure. So we'll see you next month, hopefully with more good news.
See you
See you
guys.
later.